This message was brought to you by Asalieri's foot. Because there's nothing more disgusting than watching a fat man seek for attention. Oh, by the way, we're back. Hello, my name is Overcast Sleuser, aka Private Dealer. I seek the truth so you don't have to. Long time no see, guys. A lot of shit has happened since we were gone. But don't worry, we have been keeping track of all the events that happened since September 2014. So we're good to go. Anyway, let's talk about an event that happened on January 2015. On January 2015, Nostalgia Chick Phyllis Obscurus Lupa Owen Citizen and On announced that they are leaving Channel Awesome. Lindsay Ellis left because she was never been fully comfortable with the show's premise and being burnt out. So she has decided to drop the Nostalgia Chick name and pursue her other goals. Kyle Cauldron left because he felt that his content didn't mesh with Channel Awesome's context. Unfortunately, Kyle has deleted his archives on Tumblr, especially his announcement for leaving Channel Awesome. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it. However, Andrew Phelan and Allison left for different reasons. Andrew Dickman left because of the way how management worked in Channel Awesome. He also stated that he felt unwelcome working at Channel Awesome and decided to leave the site after the way how Lupa was treated. Now he wants to focus releasing episodes of his show E-Heroes on YouTube rather than on Channel Awesome. Phelan Porteous left because he had been planning on leaving Channel Awesome for a while but quit now because of how Lupa was treated. He says he's had issues with Channel Awesome himself. He doesn't like how the site doesn't feel like a community anymore. Also, he provided free special effects work for Suburban Nights. Then when the Boldly Flea was made, they offered to pay him, but they eventually started accusing him of half-assing the work despite Doug Walker having said he loved it when Phyllis showed it to him for approval. Worse, they did this behind his back rather than simply asking him if he could make changes. He also cites problems with Channel Awesome's management. It was hard to find out what was going on or to contact the people in charge. After the Lupa debacle, Phyllis told Rob Walker he'd be leaving. Apparently Rob was fine with it, but Mike Michaud was annoyed and pulled all his videos off the site. Now let's talk about why Allison Regular left Channel Awesome. A little while back there were some issues over Channel Awesome producers using Patreon to earn money from their videos. Basically, Channel Awesome insisted they weren't allowed to use it. This caused problems for Lupa, who needed the extra cash and was having to add extra ads to her videos to support herself. Channel Awesome took issue with her extra ads, claiming it was driving more viewers to use adblock. Apparently, Doug told her to just try making more videos like he does, saying it was a matter of work ethics. Rob also said it would be a slap to the face for the producers to start using Patreon while still being hosted on the site. Eventually, word about their attitude towards Patreon got out and they relented, though they still imposed rules on its use of advertisements. The other day she noticed that they allowed Brad Jones's Patreon video to be posted to the site despite their previous complaints. When she asked about it, she told Mike Michaud that it was kind of hypocritical to suddenly be okay with it and that he should apologize. He wouldn't admit it was a mistake and asked if he could call her. She said no. Lupa spent a couple of minutes away from the computer, and in that time Mike set up a convo between her, him, and Doug. After 15 minutes he says that because she's ignoring him, he's going to immediately remove all of her stuff from the site and let her go. She says she'd been planning on leaving for a while, but obviously wasn't expecting to be suddenly fired. Since I summarized Andrew Phelan and Al Esson's stories, let's talk about the Channel Awesome Kickstarter that has caused a lot of controversy. At the end of Nostalgia Critics episode, the top 11 best episodes of Avatar: The Last Airbender, he asked for people to audition for the game show. Keep in mind that this was back in September 23rd, 2014. 4 months before Lupa leaked her screen caps on the internet.
Hey guys, Doug Walker here. Well, we just shot the game show. It went great, so that means we're looking for yet another batch of contestants. We are going to be shooting September 29th and the 30th, so if you are in the Chicagoland area and would like to be in the game show, it's very simple. You just make a 30-second clip of yourself saying who you are, why you like to be in the game show, and a little bit of your history on nostalgia and your knowledge of it, particularly 80s, 90s, but any kind of nostalgia will do, and you just send it to the link below. If you can make it the 29th or the 30th, we love to have you, and if you're in the Chicagoland area, well, that'd be preferred. So hopefully we'll hear from you guys soon. Take care.
I am not sure why Doug didn't blog about this on the Channel Awesome site instead of just logging it in his Nostalgia Critic episodes. Doug, you do realize that not everyone likes your videos, right? I know that you're the most popular reviewer on Channel Awesome, but there are people who don't like your work and prefer other Channel Awesome reviewers. Because of this, not everyone will be informed about the game show, which will lead a lot of people questioning if the show will happen. And that's where Asalieri comes in the picture. For those of you who don't know, my friends and I have a bit of a history with Asa. He doesn't like us, and we don't like him. He hates us because he doesn't like how we are exposing him for the monster that he is, especially his fantards. I'm not talking about his fanbase in general. I'm talking about the fantards who act like they know what they are talking about and think that they are better than the AVGN and Channel Awesome fanbase, when really they are no better than the people they try to accuse of. Kettle black, folks. Kettle black. Anyway, let's see what Asalieri has in store for us.
Greetings, dear viewer. It's the 19th of the month, so it's time for another Kickstarter Nightmares. 5 projects chosen at random, showcasing the crappiest projects I could possibly find this month. And January wasn't nearly as bad as December was, although they did take away search features on Kickstarter. You used to be able to search by how much money a project was asking for, from differences of $10,000 or so. Now the search options are much more limited, meaning I can, for example, no longer search for the least funded project specifically asking for 50 grand or higher. But the fact that projects like this keep popping up on the site shows the underlying problems with it. I mean, any schmuck can say anything they want and get money for it. Like other con men in the past who were supposed to have delivered a plethora of video projects by November 2013, who still haven't given people what they paid for. Anyone know whatever happened to those 40 episodes of Retro Pop Culture Challenge, or the 52 episodes of their comic book show, or the 40 episodes of the Gaming Gauntlet that were supposed to have been made by some long-ass time ago? No, me neither. Apparently neither do Lupa and several ex-Tigwatiggers who now finally step forth and denounce the slimy practices of the website they used to champion and swear by, something a lot of us have been doing for years now. Or Indiegogo themselves, apparently. Link in the description. Yes, having to give people what they paid for is a huge problem for many, which to this day remains the most abusable aspect of websites like Kickstarter and Indiegogo.
11 days after Lupa leaked the screencaps on the internet, Doug announced at the end of his Nostalgia Critic episode Matrix Reloaded that Channel Awesome are gonna start the game show on March 2015. Here's the proof for evidence.
Hey guys, Doug Walker here. After so long in development hell, we finally have a release month for the game show. It's gonna be in March. But you know what that means? That means that we need even more contestants, because we've already gone through the ones that we have before, and we're looking for even more. So our first shooting date coming up here, after the ones we've already done that is February 3rd. That's this Tuesday. So if you're in the Illinois area and you would like to be on our new game show, please go ahead and contact this address. Let us know and see if you can actually get on. The ones we've had before have been great fun, and contestants have been great, and they've gone up against me as the Nostalgia Critic, and it's just a whole great deal of fun. So go ahead, contact that if you're in the area and would like to be on the show and possibly win some great prizes. Hopefully I'll see you there. Take care.
It never happened. Instead, Doug asked for more contestants for the game show in his Nostalgia Critic editorial episode, Why Is Nothing Original Anymore?
More! We need even more contestants for our game show. Filming is going great, and we've already shot a couple, and we need even more people. So if you think you can take me on as the Nostalgia Critic in Nostalgia Knowledge and have a lot of great laughs, meet Brad Jones, all sorts of good people, go ahead and send an email here. Go ahead saying who you are, and yeah, just go ahead and send it, and hopefully we can meet up, and you can challenge me to the ultimate experience of challenging me. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. Take care.
Son of a bitch!
How long does it take to make a game show, Doug? Don't you realize that people are starting to think that Channel Awesome stole that Kickstarter money? You can't expect us to wait any longer. It's already been over a year since you guys made that stupid Kickstarter. You either release the game show now or sooner, cause this is starting to get fucking ridiculous. I'm glad to know that Channel Awesome didn't steal the Kickstarter money. However, there is an issue I like to address about Channel Awesome. The way how management works in Channel Awesome. Let's face it, guys. The way how the company works is terrible. Fellas obscurus lupa Jesu otaku hope within chaos pushing up roses Andrew Van Gethenian Spoony amazing atheist and especially Lord Cat have proven that there is something wrong with Channel Awesome. To be honest, I thought all the stories about Channel Awesome's management were just rumors. But after seeing Lupa's screencaps, I'm starting to think that the stories about Channel Awesome aren't too far-fetched as they seemed. It's funny how most people point the blame at Doug Walker when really it's the Chief Executive Officer and the Chief Content Officer of Channel Awesome that are causing the company's management to suck. Those people are Mike Michaud, the CEO, and Rob Walker, the CCO. Okay, there is no denying that Mike is an asshole. Most of the blame is caused by him and a lesser degree on Rob Walker. Mike obviously doesn't care for the producers on Channel Awesome and only cares about the producers that are popular. He is a dictator that is staining the Channel Awesome name. It's my belief that Rob is Mike's lapdog. Rob may not be worse as Mike, but he is guilty as well. I always thought Rob was a pretty decent guy, but I guess I was wrong about him. Here are some interesting things that Lord Cat has said about Mike and Rob. According to Lord Cat, Mike doesn't actually make any company statements, set any goals, provide a vision, or execute any sort of leadership within Channel Awesome. He is busy spending 12 hours a day playing on Xbox Live. Lord Cat also stated that Mike and Rob are sexist bastards. At first I didn't believe him, but after reading Jesu Otaku and Obscurus Lupa's stories about Channel Awesome, I wouldn't be surprised if that was true. As for Doug, he hasn't done anything shady in the past like Mike and Rob. So I'm thankful that Doug isn't an asshole. However, even though Doug is passable, he is aware of the drama bullshit that resolves around Channel Awesome. The problem is that he doesn't want to get involved and hope that the issues turn out the best than worse. Also, he is too busy working on his projects to worry about what happens in Channel Awesome. Now, I understand that Doug doesn't want to associate himself with drama, but Mike and Rob are gonna ruin Channel Awesome's reputation if this keeps up. Doug, do you want newcomers to join Channel Awesome or not? If so, then you need to stop Mike and Rob's shenanigans. Their behavior is intolerable and they will make Channel Awesome look bad if their actions are not controlled. Which means that Channel Awesome will go downhill and you guys will be out of the job. Do you want that to happen? Then I suggest that you guys get your act together and start acting like responsible adults. Man, after 6 years of supporting Channel Awesome, their former contributors have shown me that the site isn't as great as I thought it was. However, I still like the content that they produce on that site. It's just that I can't stand the way how Mike and Rob are managing the site. I hope Mike Michaud gets fired from Channel Awesome, but I don't think that will ever happen since he is the boss of Channel Awesome. But let's hope that happens. What the hell was that? Oh shit, I forgot.
So this is where you've been hiding, senpai.
You bastard.
You started the show without us,
Yes, I know, but
but nothing. What the fuck, bro? You promised that we would be in this episode.
I did.
Then why did you start the show without us?
If you just let me explain.
We don't wanna hear any of her excuses.
For God's sakes, guys, give him some room. You're worse than a bunch of children, you know that.
Watch your mouth, you fucking redneck, before I drop kick your country ass.
What would that accomplish?
It would make me very happy.
Yeah, scoot over your AG, you're sitting on my spot.
Whatever.
By the way, Overcast, what is up with your voice?
I know, bro. Why do you sound like Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget?
Because it makes me sound cool and sexy.
No, it doesn't. It's obnoxious. Please turn it off.
Alright, hang on. Better.
Much better.
Anyway, why did you start the show without us?
Because I was talking about Channel Awesome's Kickstarter and their terrible management.
Oh, okay. It was nothing important then. For a second there I thought you were reviewing Asalieri's shitty movie Punchdickia.
Nothing important. What does that mean, Hunter?
It doesn't matter anymore. Channel Awesome finally uploaded their game show. Asalieri and his White Knights now look like a couple of dumbasses for saying that Channel Awesome scammed their fans.
Yeah, but for you to say that, it almost makes it sound like you don't care if Channel Awesome takes advantage over their contributors.
I do care, dude. I'm just glad Doug wasn't part of Rob and Mike's bullshit.
It's heartbreaking to learn that Rob is a shady businessman. He seemed like a sweet man.
I know, right? It's hard to look at him as this evil guy who only cares about the company rather than the employees.
But do you understand why I brought this up, Hunter?
No, why?
It's because people need to know that the management in Channel Awesome is bad. What if a reviewer wanted to be part of Channel Awesome but gets fucked over in the future because he or she wasn't aware of how irresponsible the higher-ups are?
I know what you mean, Sloozer, but it's not like Channel Awesome is gonna go downhill because of their poor management. After all,
Are you serious, Hunter? Of course their management is going to cause them to go downhill. Besides, Channel Awesome is a despicable website. Half of the contributors on that site are barely recognizable. It's outrageous how the CEO runs his business. And don't get me started on the sketch reviews. Seriously, how do you guys find that stuff enjoyable to watch?
because they're fun to watch, asshole.
Great argument there, Hunter. Why don't you convince me that Let's Players are only entertaining to watch when they act like retarded monkeys on camera?
That's enough, guys. What were you gonna say, Hunter, before Silhouette interrupted you?
I was going to say that as long as Nostalgia Critic, Cinema Snob, Linka, and other popular reviewers stay on Channel Awesome, then the website won't go away anytime soon.
So it's alright if the higher-ups treat their least popular contributors like crap as long as the most popular ones get treated with better respect.
I didn't say that. I was just saying that as long as the popular Channel Awesome reviewers keep bringing in more people to watch their videos, the site will stay where it's at until a lot of people stop watching their videos.
I see.
The chance of that happening is quite slim. Channel Awesome has a huge fan base. I should know I'm part of their fan club.
Yeah, but how are we gonna stop Mike and Rob's shenanigans from destroying Channel Awesome?
I know how.
You do? How?
Let Channel Awesome obliterate itself.
What? Let Channel Awesome obliterate itself? Have you lost your mind, Silhouette?
Okay, buddy, I don't know what you've been smoking, but that shit is fucking up your brain.
Listen to me for a sec. Look, I think it's best if Channel Awesome destroys itself from within because that'll put Mike out of the job.
So will the walkers and all the other people from that site. How is that gonna help them if they don't have a site to host their shows?
They got Live TV. They don't need Channel Awesome to host their videos. Besides, the contributors on that website don't get paid to do this shit except for Doug.
But what about the non-popular reviewers on Channel Awesome? What if they don't have their web shows on Live? Will they have to rely on YouTube in order to get noticed?
Unfortunately, yes. However, if they have over 8,750 views, then they are allowed to post their videos on Live.
Why do you need 8,750 views just to have your videos uploaded on Live TV?
It's recommended. Otherwise, Live will remove you in a month if you can't make over 8,750 views. It's not YouTube, you know.
That's bullshit.
I feel really bad that half the reviewers on Channel Awesome aren't noticeable as Nostalgia Critic Linka Cinema Snob and Todd in the Shadows. I wish there was some way we can get many people to watch their videos.
If you're so concerned about them, why not make a web show about reviewers?
You know, Silhouette. You're right. I should make a review show about reviewers just like Asalieri, but unlike him I will be nicer and polite when I review reviewers. I'll call it Meta Reviewer.
Meta Reviewer.
Yeah, because I'm a reviewer who is reviewing reviewers, which is considered meta.
Please don't. Your name is ridiculous as it is. Don't make it worse. Besides, the name is too generic.
A review show about a guy who reviews reviewers but is a lot more tamer than Asalieri. I like it.
Totally. That sounds like a wonderful idea, senpai.
If you're gonna start a show of your own, I like to make a show of my own too, mate.
Really? What kind of show you want to make, Hunter?
I want to make YouTube boobs.
YouTube boobs.
YouTube boobs.
YouTube boobs.
Why do you want to make YouTube boobs, Hunter?
Cause you can't live out life without poop. Ha 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 ha.
Is that supposed to be some sort of slogan?
Yeah, bro. You like it.
Sounds pretty shitty if you ask me.
Ha 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 ha.
Nobody asked you, you white trash piece of shit.
You just asked me if I like the slogan. By the way, Hunter PewDiePie just called. He says that he wants you back in his bro army to combat his trolls.
Screw you. PewDiePie is awesome.
Not according to my book.
Please stop fighting, you guys.
Senpai has spoken. So shut the fuck up.
Yes, ma'am.
Say so, Shade. What kind of show do you want to make?
Oh, I don't want to make a show or anything special. I want to make animated music videos with maple story sprites.
That sounds really cool.
Hopefully it doesn't involve anything creepy or disturbing.
What was that, Hunter?
And then nothing. Nothing at all.
What about you, Silhouette?
Nah, you guys have fun. I got too many things to do anyway.
Suit yourself.
Hey guys, let's watch Channel Awesome's new game show to see if it's any good.
Excellent idea. Let's go watch it right now. So, that was Pop Quiz Hot Shot. What did you guys think of it?
Boring.
Couldn't said it better myself.
This is what people paid for. What a waste of money.
To be fair, it is the pilot episode. I'm positive that the later episodes will be better in the future.
You're too optimistic, Shade.
What about you, senpai?
The show needs a lot of work.
Like what?
Well, for starters, Brad needs a better mic that can pick up sound, have better rises that are worth getting, better interacting games, and a proper setting. The whole concept of the show is about Brad kidnapping random people and locking them up in his cell so that they can play his game show, but the problem with that is that it doesn't work when your setting looks like a typical generic game show. They don't even look like they're in a cell at all. It's fucking ridiculous. Obviously no effort was put into this game show. It's so bad that I actually agree with Essa's review. It's that bad.
You agreed with Essa. Dude, agreeing with Essa is like worshipping Satan. Don't say something you're gonna regret later on.
You didn't like the show either, Hunter. So I wouldn't talk if I were you.
Well, this is a fucking downer.
I hope the other two shows will be better than Bob Quiz Hot Shot.
I hope so too.
Cheer up, guys. If the shows help destroy Channel Awesome, it doesn't mean that the contributors on that site are going to be gone forever. They still have Live and YouTube, so it won't be a total loss if Channel Awesome doesn't exist anymore.
Just shut up, Silhouette. We don't wanna hear any of her bullshit right now.
So what do you guys want to do?
Wanna play the PS4?
Sure.
Hang on a minute.
What is it, Shade?
Senpai, didn't you make a video where you made fun of Asalieri and his fans for believing that Channel Awesome's the No project was a scam?
Oh yeah, that's right.
What are we waiting for? Let's watch the video.
This piece could easily become the favorite final track of a disco evening just before closing time.
I'm a woodpecker. Except with dirt.
Well, kids, this pointless sketch was brought to you by thatguywiththeglasses.com.
That's so funny.
Two that got no.
Alright, let's play the penis game. Ready?
Penis.
No!
Everyone died. The end.
That was an awesome video, senpai.
Hell yeah, it was. I like where you showed Esa's death threats, loser. That was killer.
I'm hesitant to say it, but did you really have to defend Channel Awesome?
Well, I still like them. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
As long as you acknowledge that Channel Awesome is not perfect, then I'm okay with it.
Channel Awesome may not be perfect, but at least their content are enjoyable to watch. Well, most of their content.
Much better.
Ha ha ha, how much you wanna bet that Esa and his white knights are gonna cry again when they see this video, ha ha ha.
I wouldn't be surprised either way. They're irrational and stupid.
Oh, does that mean we're going to make new friends?
Yes, Shade. Yes, it does.
Hooray.
The alarm is going off.
We just got a report saying that Asalieri and his bros are invading the country.
Oh shit, for real.
Which country are they attacking?
Oxyville.
There's no time to waste. Let's go, shadow people.
Alright. I'm itching for a fight.
Oh boy, more scouts for my collection.
Go, go, Power Rangers.
Please don't sing that song while we're heading out to battle.
We've got to have money.
Today our travels have brought us to St. Augustine, Florida, which is home to the infamous St. Augustine Lighthouse. The actual lighthouse tower was built in 1874, with 219 steps leading all the way to the top. Anyone making the journey to the lookout tower is treated with a fantastic view of the city. But inside the tower is where many reports of haunted activity occurs. Visitors have seen apparitions of children, shadow people roaming the stairs, and even on one occasion, ghost hunters were able to capture a shadow person on video as it leaned over the tower's railing.
Sup?
So she's been known to follow me around.
It doesn't matter if you're by yourself or with people, does it?
It does not.
Wow.
Has anybody seen her down here then?
Not particularly in this part of the basement. We have seen shadows of what I'd say full adult males, for example, one of the keepers, moving past this hallway.
Oh, wow.
We've had a few people say they've stood here, looked down that exact hallway, and seen a keeper just walk out and stare at the group while they took pictures. So wouldn't that be fantastic?
So people are reporting shadow people, seeing things racing up the steps. I'm not seeing anything.
No shit.
Did you hear that?
Huh.
Is there anybody here? Does anybody need help up there?
Hello?
Is there anything we can help you with? Do you want us to carry a bucket up for you?
Fuck you, kid, you're a dick!
Be more than happy to.
Wait. I'm seeing something. Like movement. Is that you walking around up there?
There's a bucket up there. Can you drop that bucket? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That's a girl voice.
Sound like a woman.
We hear you. Are you playing with us?
I'm gonna go up a couple flights, maybe.
Okay, you do that.
Are you way up there?
No.
I can't tell if that was the wind or if it was somebody up there. Hear that?
Fuck!
Footsteps. After a few minutes of getting no response, we decided to head down into the basement. Now I'm feeling... Feel that? I'm feeling really odd down here. Hello? Oh, man. Alan.
Yeah.
You gotta get down here. It's like... Hey, like the hairs on the back of my neck are standing up.
What the hell? What just happened? What the fuck? What the hell you think you're doing?
Can't believe they're not rehiring.
Well, we're off to a good start. Wow, laziest fight scene ever.
The fuck is this shit?
This Macalaire person just posted the one of Kyle's videos. I'm like, well, that's the guy who only showed you what he wanted you to see.
Oh, I like it, denial.
I mean, when I was watching his those videos and stuff, I can't help but go, what is he not showing us? Like something was missing from what he was saying, and I was really baffled by it too, because I don't usually get that feeling, that the feeling of you're not telling me something. I don't usually get that feeling, but in this case, I did. I can tell that he's definitely withholding some sort of information and stuff. I mean, if you truly believe that Asa wasn't worthy of being his friend anymore, didn't want to associate with him, I just can't help but feel that, hey, the best way to do this would be to say, hey, we're not friends anymore. I'm out. And did not bother posting any sort of private disputes online. I just don't feel that that's productive. I feel that he did it to sculpt the narrative, or did it to try and draw like attention to himself somehow. And then when people started calling him out on it, he just sort of like backed off and went away.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.